The province of Ilocos Sur. Known for its centuries-old architecture, Ilocos Sur is the perfect destination for history buffs and curious travelers alike. Ilocos Sur is world famous for not one, but two UNESCO World Heritage Sites that let you travel back in time. Visiting Ilocos Sur is like traveling back in time, with its various churches, buildings, and even entire cities seemingly taken out of the Spanish era. Each ancestral home and cobblestone street tells stories preserved over several centuries, as if you're walking through the pages of Philippine history. Arts and crafts. Traditional Ilocano handicrafts like the Inabel fabrics and Burnay jars are folk arts that continue to tell its tales for many hundred years now. They are not only relevant to the northern region but also to the development of art and culture in the Philippines. Inabel weaving. A bell or inabel is a fabric customarily made of cotton fiber turned into spools of beeswax brushed yarn and woven in a hand loom. From it comes out beautiful blankets, pillowcases, table mats, sweaters, and shawls. Traditional designs include the geometric binakol or inuritan, the spiral kusikos, and the flower called sinansabon. Burnay pottery. Pottery is an ancient art form, and in Ilocos, this tradition of molding and glazed earthen jars is called burnay. It was originally used to age vinegar, wine, and bagoong or fish paste. In vegan, the clay is kneaded by a carabao before it goes to the potter's wheel that is today still spun by foot. It is then shaped into jars, dried, and fired in a kiln. These fragile pieces of art combine the elements of earth, water, wind, and fire that only expert agdamdamidi or potter can only achieve. Spoken dialect. The language commonly spoken at Ilocos Sur is Ilocano, Iloco, or Iloco. Religion, rituals, and beliefs. Most Ilocanos are Roman Catholics and Anglipayans. Atang, an Ilocano appeasement. Even among the Ilocano sophisticates, there persists a belief in the existence of kaibaan or ansisit, tiny unseen spirits that proliferate among trees, rocks, and abandoned places, and who, if befriended, could cook in earthen pots an endless supply of rice, and exercise such other mythical powers. However, when these are inadvertently harmed, even innocuously, through a thoughtless act, as when passing through their habitat without permission, they can cause rashes, boils or kurad, and other irksome maladies. When this happens, a manggagatang, one who celebrates the atang appeasement ritual, is called upon to cure the illness caused by the kaibaan. The manner by which this is done differs from case to case, depending on what kind of kaibaan is involved. To the Ilocanos, kasat or fate determines their life on earth. Death to them means the fulfillment of destiny, the inevitable. It is because of this Ilocano view of death that they are better able to bear the passing away of their loved ones with courage and fortitude. The Ilocanos have traditionally believed that most of men's illnesses are caused by spirits. Even accidents have often been attributed to the supernatural, to spirits that could either be the aswang or witch, or the manamay or sorcerer. Ilocos Sur's festivals. Kanawidan Ilocos Festival, a festival in the province of Ilocos Sur commemorating the separation of the two Ilocos provinces in 1818. This festival is a showcase of indigenous performances, religious rituals, as well as cooking demos featuring the best of Ilocano dishes. Pinakbet Festival, a festival celebrating a favorite dish of the Ilocanos, pinakbet, featuring street dances and cooking competitions. a day to honor the farmers' industry and housewives' cooking skills. Competitions where the best of Ifugao crafts are displayed. Longaniza Festival. The Longaniza Festival of Vigan City, held every January 22nd, features the longest longaniza with the hope of entering to the Guinness Book of Records as the longest longaniza of the world. The longaniza plays a major role in promoting the identity of the city as a major producer of longaniza, which is famous not only locally but also abroad. Architectures to visit at Ilocos Sur. Calle Crisologo. If you want to travel back in time, Calle Crisologo is the best place to be. This tourist spot in Vigan City is a street of old Spanish structures, mostly houses of wealthy families and Filipino-Chinese traders. This is where you see the famous cobblestone streets that represent Vigan's image. St. Paul's Cathedral. Another Vigan Ilocos Sur tourist spot to check out is the St. Paul's Cathedral, also known as Vigan Cathedral. It is considered a major religious landmark not only of northern Luzon but the country as well. The Vigan Cathedral follows a Baroque architectural design that has been modified by Ilocanos to strengthen the structure against earthquakes, which is known as Earthquake Baroque. The Bantay Bell Tower. It gives tourists a glimpse of Ilocos Sur's colorful history, as the tower has stood firmly on top of the hill since 1591. Not only is the tower an architectural marvel, it's also a lasting symbol of how the area has remained steadfast in the face of various threats. Baluarte Resort and Mini Zoo is a must-visit spot in the province due to the exciting activities that people of all ages will surely enjoy. It is dubbed as the home of the big cats in Vigan. They take pride in their 8 Bengal tigers, 6 white lions, 2 leopards, other kinds of animals, even those that are endemic to the Philippines. Animals like ostrich, spotted deer, and donkeys roam freely in an open area where visitors can interact with them closely. There are also cages housing other animals like camels, zebras, and reptiles. Plaza Salcedo Dancing Fountain. As the name suggests, the dancing fountain offers a stunning display of lights and water accompanied by both traditional and contemporary music. Audiences will enjoy towering pillars of water dancing to the beat, along with colorful lights display that complete the 30-minute show. While the dancing fountain is often the last stop of a whole day tour, there are also several sites around the fountain if you want to make the most of your visit. Overlooking the fountain is Vigan Cathedral and its bell tower serving as mesmerizing backdrop for the show. Various government and private buildings also surround the fountain, all boasting Vigan's unique architectural beauty. The people of Ilocos Sur's norms and values. The Ilocanos are hardworking, determined, simple, and as well as appreciative, but they are also known for being stingy or kuripot in their tongue. Yet for them, being called this is just a joke among all Filipinos. Not as a negative description of their kind, it is their characteristics that our nationality have grown to understand. They value money so much that most people see them as stingy, but in the truth, they are just thrifty. They want to spend what they earned wisely. Before even planning for marriage, Ilocano youths seek first the approval of both sets of parents. The parents are to decide if they would agree to let their child marry or not. The young man or groom asks for his parents' consent. His parents will pay the dowry and finance the wedding. They are not just industrious in the fields but also in schools. Most of them are literate, and the parents are very passionate in giving their children proper education and would sacrifice everything in order to give them good life.